Thank you, Damian, and leadership members to be with us and to share our time with us, for your visit, your support. We are very happy. Welcome to Madrid. Muchas gracias a todos por la asistencia. La verdad es que veo que el Leadership Team tiene poder de convocatoria y que estáis aquí todos voluntarios, con lo cual estamos muy contentos de estar aquí. La verdad es que no solo utilizaré 2 minutos para presentar a Damian, pero en nombre de todo el Leadership Team, pues os queremos felicitar. Os queremos felicitar porque estamos haciendo un gran año. El meeting que tuvimos a principios de julio, que analizamos los 6 primeros meses, ya veíamos que el tema apuntaba, pero teníamos el riesgo del verano. El verano siempre es un momento crítico. Apostamos por el verano. Acabaremos el mes de septiembre en presupuesto, haciéndolo francamente bien, y la verdad es que estamos muy contentos. Y aprovechamos el momento y os damos las gracias. Os felicitamos por el resultado y os felicitamos sobre todo por la actitud. La actitud, el engagement, la ilusión, el manejo de los clientes, la gestión de las crisis. Os damos de verdad las gracias por todo y sobre todo os felicitamos. Porque sin vosotros nada es posible y tenemos mucha suerte de teneros, la verdad. Eso es lo que pensamos. Nos queda un poquito, de aquí a final de año nos queda un poquito, el tema no es fácil. La coyuntura política no está bien, como sabéis vosotros. La economía parece que se ralentiza. Tenemos las amenazas de la sostenibilidad, pero nos falta muy poquito. Nos falta muy poquito, hay que hacer un último esfuerzo para alcanzar el resultado. Realmente sería una decepción si no fuera así, pero estamos convencidos. Yo apuesto, esta mañana se lo he comentado a Damian y a los compañeros, apuesto de que vamos a batir el presupuesto, Nick y Ed han tomado nota de que vamos a batir el presupuesto. Ya sabéis que soy un poco piscinero, lo he dicho y ahora tenemos que hacerlo. We have to beat the budget.
It sounds better in Spanish.
Y ahora, bueno, pues vamos a gozar de la oportunidad de estar con Damian. Nos contará las últimas, bueno, cómo está la compañía. La compañía está fuerte, la compañía está bien. Estamos haciendo un buen desempeño, tercer año de la creación de CCEP. Estamos en buena forma. Y nada, Damian nos contará 4 cositas, luego le haremos las preguntas pertinentes y os dejo con él. Muchas gracias.
Gracias. So we don't have a government in Spain, but we've got a great business. So that's good news. And I'm not going to talk about football today. So if there's any Valencia fans in the room, I'd like to meet you outside after for a quiet conversation. So it's great to be here. I think it's a great opportunity to, first of all, say thank you to the Spanish and Portuguese teams. The results this year, which Francesc has talked about, are really strong. And you are, this year, the engine of CCEP. So first of all, my first message is muchas gracias for all of the hard work. My second message is the year's not over. And as Nick will tell you, we need every euro. So don't give up yet, please. It is a team game. That's what I love about this business. And we have the LT here. So I'm not sure everybody knows everybody on the LT. So I'm going to embarrass or shame my colleagues. So I'm going to start with the ladies first. Lauren. So everybody should know Lauren, who runs our PAC and sustainability agenda. Claire, legal counsel. Claire keeps me out of jail. Ben, who runs our French BU. We'll talk about imports later with Ben. Stephen Lusk, our commercial lead. Stephen Morehouse, who runs NIBU, So, okay. Nick, our CFO, who I'm sure you all know. Yeah. I don't think I need to introduce Victor. Ah, Victor. Leonard, who runs our GB unit. I don't need to introduce Jose Antonio, our newest member of our ELT. Where's Jose Antonio? Yep. There's a little bit of bias in the room, I don't know. Yeah. Ed Walker, who keeps all of us very honest. He really manages the money, by the way. Peter Brickley. Peter, where are you? Head of IT. And Frank Multan, who runs our German BU. So it's Frank. Okay, usually when I do that, I miss someone. Did I miss anybody? No? I got it right? That's pretty good. Okay. So I'm just back from Atlanta. So I flew overnight, got into Madrid this morning. I was at a meeting for the last 2 days with the world's top 10 bottlers. And we talked about, the future of the system and, where we want to go with the Coke company. And we discussed everything from the new brand Coke campaign, which is very exciting. We talked about route to market. We talked about technology. We talked about people. So it was a great 2 days. Within that room, CCEP is the world's largest bottler. So I think all of us should feel very proud to be part of a great business, a big business, and a business that has a huge impact on the Coca-Cola system. So it was good to be there as your CEO, to be honest. I was very proud. And I think we're doing a lot of great things at CCEP. And we hear that from not just the Coke company, but we hear that from other bottlers. Whether it's on sustainability, our position on packaging, whether it's on our margin structure and our profitability, whether it's on our great route to market in Spain, etc., etc. So I think all of you should feel pretty good that other bottlers and the Coke company are looking at CCEP and recognizing not just what we've done in the last 3 years, which has been, I think, pretty good, but more importantly, how we're looking at the future. So that was a good meeting. In terms of where the business is at, so we're having a good year. I can't talk too much details or all of you become insiders, but we're having a good year. If you look at our half-year results, we're having a very strong year on revenue, and a big part of that is down to you. So again, thank you. And clearly, as we look at our bottom line on the half year, we're more or less in line with our guidance. And Nick and I took the opportunity to confirm our guidance for the full year. So that will see, obviously, revenue in the low single-digit range and profit in the mid-single-digit range. So we're in good shape. We're in good shape on free cash flow, and we're growing market share. So when you look at the scorecard of the business, it looks pretty good. But we're never happy as an ELT. I think everybody in this business loves it because we always push ourselves to do more. So as we look at what more we need to do in the last few months, clearly our number one objective is profitability. So we're doing great on revenue, great on market share. So across the business, we're getting much more focused now in the last 2 or 3 months on profitability. So where's Albert? Is Albert here? While the numbers in Spain look great, we need you to feed some money to some of our other business units who are not having as good a year as Spain. And you know how that feels from last year. So everything reverses. So we certainly need everything you can give us for the second half of the year. Looking to next year, we have a session next week on business plans. I think lots of innovation around great beverages. So we're continuing to work better with the Coca-Cola company on innovation. But I'm also very happy that we're talking a lot more about Fanta and Sprite and our core sparkling range. And that was something we discussed with James in Atlanta, that globally the company wants to continue with Beverages for Life, but they really want to have a bigger focus on core sparkling, and I think that helps us at CCEP. Within Great Beverages, we also talked about that we're not doing innovation always the best way. Sometimes it's not working, like Addis, or sometimes it's too slow, maybe like Honest. And we've had a good debate around how do we get innovation working better in CCEP and globally. So I think a lot to come on Great Beverages. On great service, we've made the decision to give Jose Antonio a little bit more ownership of the customer service proposition and the supply chain team. I think that's something that Spain is probably slightly ahead of the rest of the group in terms of how you manage that whole end-to-end service proposition. And we know, listening to our customers and to our employees, that we need to continue to improve our customer service. So led by Peter, our technology team is definitely building the technology foundations. But I think the new reorganization and how we're managing planning will also help us drive great service, which is the second pillar. And then the third pillar of our business is really around great people. And we've just spent the last 2 hours having a great conversation with Silva, who runs our talent and capability development programs in HR, around where next on our people agenda. So a lot more to come on that. Some of you have been through Accelerate Performance 2. That's happening, but we continue to invest a lot more in people. So overall, we're in great shape heading into 2020. We've got some potential disruptors around Brexit. We've got some potential challenges around customer buying groups. Clearly, we've got to continue to manage some of our costs, but again, with the leadership team we have in CCEP, myself and the board are very, very confident that we're looking forward to another great year. So that's a little bit of a short summary. I'd like probably just to throw it open to questions. I think usually that works a little bit better. So happy to take questions.